everyone, I'm Alex and I'm the hands behind Lovecraft Crochet. My plushies are for the anxious, depressed, autistic, and neurodivergent. Small enough to travel in a purse, backpack, diaper bag, or even your pocket. You can check out my Facebook page or TikTok to see what patterns are available and stay tuned for the new ones coming out. I also make hats, scarves, blankets, and dice bags for the tabletop gamer or dice goblin in your life. Feel free to order through the page, TikTok DMs, or via email at love.craft.crochet@gmail.com. Now, on to the segment.
Greetings, fellow lovers of the dark and macabre. Looking for more thrilling tales of true crime and suspense?
Then step aboard the Murder Coaster.
I'm Krista Carmen.
And I'm Matthew Brockmeyer.
And every week we bring you spine-chilling and disturbing true tales of murder and mayhem.
So strap in.
Keep your hands and feet inside the ride.
And prepare for a descent into the darkest realms of true crime.
On Murder Coaster Podcast.
Murder Coaster Podcast, available everywhere you get podcasts.
Due to the graphic and disturbing nature of the crimes discussed, listener discretion is advised. Retrostatic Radio presents Killing 15 Minutes.
Hello and welcome to Killing 15 Minutes, where you get your true crime fix in 15 minutes or less, or your podcast is free. I'm your writer, Sam Rossi, and shortly I'll be handing over a rough draft of a script to my brother, AJ, who hasn't read it, who's most likely has no idea what we're talking about. This should be fun. Good luck, bro.
Thanks, Sam. Donald Pee-wee Gaskins Jr., well, that's a serial killer name, was a serial killer in South Carolina. He stabbed, shot, drowned, and poisoned more than a dozen people. Before his murder convictions, Gaskins had a long criminal history, leading to jail time for assault, burglary, and statutory rape. His last arrest was contributing to the delinquency of a minor, 13-year-old Kim Gelkin, who went missing September 1975. During their search, police found 8 bodies buried in shallow graves near Gaskins' Prospect, South Carolina home. In May 1976, it took a Florence County jury 47 minutes to find Gaskins guilty for the murder of Dennis Bellamy and was sentenced to Old Sparky. In 1978, the South Carolina Supreme Court overturned his death sentence.
Yep, that makes a lot more sense.
Instead of having a second trial, he pled guilty of Bellamy and 8 other people's murders. He was sentenced to 10 concurrent life sentences. He was sent to Central Corrections Institute Prison in Columbia, South Carolina. Wow, this guy sounds like he's from the old stomping grounds of the last dude we did. Is that relevant? You're looking at...
No, it wasn't relevant, but I didn't think about
Literally, Swindler killed 2 people in Columbia, South Carolina.
No, he did kill 2 people in Columbia, but he got arrested in Arkansas.
Yes, but arrests where... If I kill you...
We're back to killing me.
Well, that's because I'm not going to kill the dog. And you're the one here. So, if I killed you...
Yeah.
My crime would be here in New York.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
But if they caught me in Nicaragua...
Do we have extradition in Nicaragua?
They can't catch me in Panama, you see. I don't know about the extradition in Nicaragua. Get in those comments and let us know. Gaskins committed another murder on September 2nd, 1982, while in jail. In the high-security block at South Carolina Correctional Institute, he killed death row inmate Rudolph Tyner. Gaskins was hired by Tony Simo, the son of Tinnan's victims. Tyners, what'd I say?
Tinners.
Whatever. The son of Tyner's victims. Tyners! The son of Tyner's victims. Simo, or Chemo, I assume it's Simo.
I did not actually go into that name.
But Simo made a plea deal and was paroled in 1986. Gaskins made several attempts on Tyner before turning to explosives. He rigged a portable radio in Tyner's cell and told Tyner this would allow them to communicate between cells, following Gaskins' instructions to hold the C4-laden speaker to his ear at the agreed time. Gaskin then detonated the C4, killing Tyner. That's actually kind of neat. I will admit that.
I told you it was neat.
I will. That was actually kind of neat. Gaskins was tried, convicted, and sentenced to death. It was the first time in South Carolina that a white man was sentenced to death for killing a black man. 1982, everybody. On September 6, 1991, Gaskins was executed by Old Sparky, hours after a failed suicide attempt. That's the all for that.
That's all for Pee-wee. If you want to hear more on Pee-wee in a deeper dive, Murder Coaster podcast well, for me, they just did it. So by the time this airs, they did it a couple months ago, where they did a two-parter on Pee-wee, and they go deep into him.
I'm actually interested in listening to that.
It's really good. I like Murder Coaster. Probably there'll be the ad for the trailer for this episode.
Oh, that's why I know them, because they're one of the people who we've run ads for.
Yep.
And yes, we do run ads for all the other true crime shows, because guess what? This is a community. It is not one or the other. You can like both. This isn't, you have $5, which one are you going to buy, A or B? This is, you have zero, it is zero sunk cost.
Yeah.
Unless you want to join us on our Patreon, in which case you can sink a lot of cost. For us unedited.
Unedited is $5 and up. $15 gets you your own episode. You pick it and you get a shout out also. And for $50 you help support my weed habit, which helps me write better.
If you like when I turn around to Sam and go, what the hell are you saying here? That's that habit.
Or if you liked how the Wanda Beach turned out, because I did that sober.
I didn't like how the Wanda Beach turned out.
I didn't like how it turned out either once you started reading it. But that was done sober.
So let's never have that happen again.
Join our Patreon. We need the help.
I don't. I'm stone sober every time I do these, except for the Mountain Dew habit.
Monster.
So anyways, I thought the murder with the C4 radio was actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
However, again, this actually piggybacks off of our last thing. He had 7 concurrent life sentences? 10. I'm sorry. After 1, I think it's fucking dumb.
I think if you have more than 2 bodies on you, your ass should be in the electric chair. Well, not the electric chair. I just don't think lethal injection is the way to go. Maybe we got a guy we're going to be doing him shortly.
Okay.
He's in this notebook where they did the nitrogen.
The nitrogen bubble thing?
Yeah.
See, that's always been something more interesting to me, is that, like, everyone always complains about the inhumane or humane ways to kill people when it comes to capital crimes. Not capital crimes, but crimes that would get you executed. Executions. That's the word I'm thinking of.
Okay.
And I've never been one for lethal injection, but I also don't like the electric chair.
No, it's because a lot of power.
Because it is ultimately, we're going to run a shit ton of electricity through you for, so there is a massive pain threshold to it.
Yeah. All right, I'll take old Sparky off. The gas chamber really doesn't do shit.
No, for me personally, I always figured a bullet to the head.
Bullet to the head. Red Ripper style. Can
we not say, hey, the Reds knew what they were doing? This is an American podcast, sister.
Fine. Though I believe I said something about my Soviet heart on the last episode.
I know. And then you piggyback me saying I was hell of a capitalist last episode. Suddenly, this is now conservative. Cops never do anything wrong ever.
Ow, ow, ow. That hurt my soul, my true crime soul.
Yeah, I know. True crimes really wouldn't exist if cops knew how to do their jobs.
True
I'm
story.
kidding. Again, half of the statements of the cops are really fucking dumb is only in a hindsight way, not a. Then there's other ones that are definitely they fucked up. But either way, on this one, I got nothing really to say about Gaskins. He had an interesting thing he did, but ultimately he just killed people.
Yeah.
And not in a fun enough way that you wanted to talk about how he killed people.
No. Oh, but I did learn that he was in the carnival business. He was a carny for a while. After he escaped from juvenile detention at one point.
So what you're saying is, everyone, I'm AJ Carey. Check us out on our socials and check out our Patreon, please. Go over and listen to Murder Coaster.
Murder Coaster.
To actually learn about the guy we just talked about. I know we're supposed to be like a quick boom, now you have a basic understanding. We're slightly more than just the TikTok people at this stage in our lives.
Anyway.
But anywho, also on our Patreon is Overkilling. Be our first patron today, and we will let you pick a big name for us to do.
We will do AJ's favorite serial killer of all, Jeffrey Dahmer.
The People Nommer?
The People Nommer.
He's not my favorite.
He's the one you talk about the most.
No, I talk about OJ the most, who allegedly is a serial killer.
He's not a
serial so you're right, he's not a serial killer.
He would have just been a single
He would have been a double murderer, you're right.
Disgraceland just did one on OJ when he stole the memorabilia and everything like that.
I will give a personal shout out, and whoever, because originally we were going to do the big names for our Patreon milestones.
Yep.
Or our average listen milestones.
Yep. So if you want to do...
But guess what? Being our first patron is a milestone.
That is true.
So, whoever becomes our first patron, and don't worry, we will also still be holding polls and everything once we have patrons and all that. But whoever wants to be our first patron, you get to pick the big name that we will do we will even do it on the main channel, a full dive on.
You mean like a Overkilling, or we do...
More like a two-parter, like we did with Red Ripper.
Okay. I can do that.
That way, we're still keeping it under our tight little bottoms. No. Keeping it our tight numbers.
Yep.
And we're staying on format for the show.
Yep.
And everybody wins.
And if you do the $50 episode, become a $50 patron, I will do an Overkilling on whoever you pick.
There we go.
So, sign out.
So with all that, please go check out everything. I'm AJ Carey.
I'm Sam Rossi. Later, y'all.
Is that called Energon? Oh, emergency.
Killing 15 Minutes is hosted by Arthur Carey, with scripts written and researched by Sam Rossi. If you like this episode or want to stay updated on this series, consider following Killing 15 Minutes on Patreon or Retrostatic Radio on all major social media platforms. Good night and God bless.
You're watching Retrostatic Radio.
Wheel of Random is turn, turn, turn. Tell us the 15 minutes we shall learn.
I'm Sam Rossi, writer and co-host of Randomly 15 Minutes, where the Wheel of Randomness gives me the topic and I write about it.
I'm Megan Klodnicki, and I'm the host of Randomly 15 Minutes. I cold read what Sam writes and learn in real time about a random topic.
You can find us on all major podcast platforms and YouTube.
Follow us on Facebook at Randomly 15 Minutes to get more random facts.